welcome back to our channel. Do you want some blanket?
Sure.
If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And today we are going to be doing a Q&A. So on my Instagram and stuff, I had people give us some questions, so I wrote them all down so that we could answer them. So,
What's the first question?
what's your favorite thing about each other?
Go first.
You go first.
My favorite thing about you, there's just so many.
Oh, I'm sure there's tons.
Probably.
Wow, it's really that hard to choose one?
I love how
Just
non-judgmental she is sometimes.
Sometimes.
But honestly though, she has a soft heart and has a lot of empathy for others.
Thanks.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Whatever.
Okay.
My favorite thing about Jared is probably how hardworking he is. He works really hard for our family, even like side jobs that aren't his normal job and stuff. Or yeah, he has a big heart too, but sometimes that's annoying for me too because he never tells people no. And he's always does stuff for everybody, but it is very sweet. So those are my two favorite. Where do you live? We live in Utah.
Yeah.
You were supposed to say Utah too. Utah, United States. Is there another Utah not in the United States? No.
Not that I know of.
There might be. What do you do for work? You can go first.
I work for a power line utility construction company. We build power lines and do substations and all that fun stuff.
And he does what for them?
I'm an operator.
But
I operate multiple things.
yeah, but
The main thing I operate is a hydro excavator.
you're not gonna know what that is. In dumb people words, because I don't understand. It's like a vacuum for the ground. It's like this big truck thing, and it sucks out the ground so they can put stuff where it needs to go. That's how I understand it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My job is, my main...
Wait, and I do a lot of
logging.
stuff on the side.
He goes logging a lot. His family owns a sawmill, so they do that too. So my normal, my main job, if I could only have my one, I am a master esthetician, so that is skin things. So facials and waxing and chemical peels, all of those things. One day I'll make a video about all the services I offer and what they are, and then eyelashes and stuff, so I do that. My other job is I work as a receptionist at a chiropractor center, and I also will be doing facials there as well. And then also, it's slowed down a lot lately. I used to do it more often. I might be quitting this job soon, but I'm also a CNA at a care center for old people in memory care. So people with dementia and Parkinson's.
She comes home with funny stories all the time.
I only have that job still because I just love the old people. They're the cutest things ever. You just shrink them up and put them in my pocket. No, really though, I love them and they're so cute and so funny. So those are my jobs. And then we're parents too, which is a big job too.
Your main job is being a mother though.
Yeah.
She's a great mother.
So another question is, when are you gonna have more babies? Well, we have Hudson, so Hudson will be 2 in January. And I guess just when we get blessed with another baby is when we'll have another baby. I have endometriosis, so that can make it hard to have children. So we'll see what happens. What is our favorite date night?
What's yours?
Let's try to pick each other's and then we'll tell our real ones.
Okay, what do you think mine is?
I think that yours is going for a drive in the mountains.
It's not a date.
Yeah, it is.
That's a drive in the mountains.
That could be a date.
A date would be like go up the mountains, have a fire, roast some marshmallows.
Go up in the mountains and have a
Get
tinfoil
all
dinner.
cozy in the bed of the truck.
Well, okay. What's your favorite date?
Huh?
What's your favorite date?
That would probably be top 3.
Oh, what else?
I don't know. There's all kinds of good stuff.
From-
Be creative.
What do you think mine is?
Nickel arcade. She loves going to the nickel arcade.
Well, before I got married, like I used to love going out and like going out places and doing things, but now I feel like I'm more of like a homebody. I'd rather just like stay at the house and do stuff here sometimes. But my favorite date, if we were to like go out, would be to go to the nickel arcade. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's like a place, and
It's a giant arcade.
yeah, it just has tons of arcade games, and I just think it is so fun. I love it.
We actually won this
With our saved up points
there.
at the Nick Arcade. This is actually a speaker, but it's a Volkswagen bus.
Turn the lights up. Not this one. See that? Straight hippie.
Ooh. No, I want it to make the noise when it turns on. Is it dead?
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connecting. Please wait.
It was definitely worth the 20,000 tickets.
I'm turning it off. Locked it and everything. And then my favorite date, if we were to like not spend money or stay in or something, would just be, I like to just find a movie and veg out and just eat all the snacks and hang out at home. How did we meet? I hate telling this story because it makes me feel bad. Want me to tell it?
Yeah, you tell it.
So,
Because I'm the bad guy in it.
what we tell people normally is like, oh, we just met from mutual friends. But if you want the juicy story, he went on a date, or like, was it two dates with one of my friends, and
2 or 3.
she like wanted me to meet him, and so
Super sweet girl, super nice.
yeah, and I
but
still love her, and we're still good friends. Anyway, so she's like, you should meet Jared, and he had a friend there too with him, and she's like, maybe we could go on a double date or something. And so I met up with him, and it was right after a softball game too. So I was like thinking like, yeah, because he's totally gonna want to go on a date with me, this kid, because I was like covered in dirt and I probably smelled bad. Anyways, after that, so I met up with them at the restaurant. Oh wait, that's the second time I met you. I forget. The first time there's a
It's in
gas
a
station here.
parking lot.
There's a gas station here, and like everyone in high school used to just like meet up in the back of it. So I was a senior when I met Jared, and Jared was 21.
20.
No, you were 21.
20.
No, you were 21.
20.
No,
I was 21.
you weren't.
When we had a headset.
Yeah.
I was 20 when we met.
No. No, you weren't.
I was 20 when we met.
Okay, whatever. We'll argue.
I
about
was
it later.
20 when we
I
met.
swear you weren't. Whatever. And he, like, him and my friend, they just got in the back of my car and we like hung out and danced to music and whatever. But that was like for literally like what, like 10 minutes maybe?
Yeah. It was
So I didn't even like really see him, and it was dark.
saying hi.
So the next time I met up with them at like where they were eating. It's a place here where we live. Then it was getting late. My mom's like, you need to come home, but if they want to come hang out here, that's fine. So we all went and hung out at my mom's house, and then
Me and my buddy and her friend. So
we're
me
all
and my
hanging out, all
date-
4 of us.
Yeah.
And then when he left, he's all like, hey, can I get your Snapchat to give it to my friend? And I was like, sure, whatever. And then he added me and his friend never did. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I didn't really think much of it. And then we just kind of like were talking as friends for like quite a while. I feel like we weren't even like dating for a few weeks. A few weeks isn't even
It was
long
like
at all.
2 weeks. I met her and we were dating within.
And I was actually supposed to go on a date with his friend,
day.
who's like still our best friend, and he's married too. But like weird things just kept happening where it didn't work out. And then, yeah, I met up with him one day, and then we saw each other literally every day after that. And it was funny because we were like, can't break the streak of seeing each other. And we saw each other like.
I had to leave
all the
out of
time after
town
that.
at like it was like 5:30 or 6 one morning. She like met me at the grocery store to say bye and all this stuff, so we didn't break our streak.
Yeah, so that's kind of how we met. And he is from a town that is like 20 minutes away from where I lived, but I never knew him before. So how do you handle Jared being gone during the week is a question for me. So in the summer, Jared usually his job, he works out of town, so he's only home on the weekends a lot of the time, even sometimes in the winter, but not usually as much. So for me, I feel like I'm not like a super needy person. I don't know. So it's not like, it's hard, but it's not like I like die every single week. I definitely couldn't do it if I didn't live by our family, because we live close to Jared's parents and my parents. So how I think I just like going over there. Usually I hang out at my parents' or his parents' houses like after work if I have work, or during the day, or I'll like go grocery shopping with my mom. Like I try to get out of the house and go do something or go hang out with family. I don't usually just sit here all day. So that's kind of how I do it. Just like keep myself busy, and then by the time I come home I have to cook dinner for me and Hudson, get him in the bath, get him to bed, and then I watch my show on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, and then I go to bed. And then
FaceTime. Lots of FaceTime.
Yeah. Pretty much just hanging out with our families. Yeah, I definitely couldn't probably not do it if I didn't
She
live
stays busy with work too.
with family. Yeah. I work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So 3 days of the week. What's the hardest part about being a mom? And you can answer about being a dad. I don't even know. There's days when you're like, yeah, I got this. I totally rocked being a mom today. And then there's like other days where you're like, I accomplished nothing. I saw the funniest quote once, and it was like, sometimes I have all my stuff together. Other days I put the laundry in the oven. And that's kind of true. I feel like some days you just don't got it, and some days you do. So I think it depends on the day, like why it's hard. But I think one of the main things that it always results back to is like mom guilt. I feel like it is so hard. Like you feel bad, like, am I not teaching him enough? Am I punishing him right? And every day once he is asleep, you just think like, oh, I shouldn't have done that today, or I should have done this today, or like just like always like the mom guilt that sets in after you do anything pretty much. And or like if he gets hurt, you're like, oh, I should have watched him, or like, you know, just I feel like mom guilt's probably the hardest part. What do you think?
Hardest part about being a dad?
And watching him grow up so fast. It's so bittersweet and fun, but I can't believe Hudson's already a toddler. It literally flew so fast.
Are you done?
Yeah. Hey, that was rude.
No, you looked at me and said, what do you think? The hardest part about being a dad is probably being gone so much with my job. It's crazy. Sometimes I'll leave for 4 or 5 days and come home and he's a totally different kid. He's learned and picked up 3 or 4 different things, and he's doing something new, or I don't know, it's fun to see him grow and everything, but it's hard when you're not there every day to be a part of it. Yeah, that's it for me.
And then the last thing, this is actually something I found, I just thought it would be fun. So I found a little like this or that. It's about food because I'm hungry. So I'll ask it and then I'll count to 3 and we can answer which one you'd rather have, okay? Hamburgers or pizza? 1, 2, 3.
Pizza.
Potato salad or pasta salad? 1, 2, 3. Pasta
Potato.
salad. Ooh. Pasta salad. I'm obsessed with pasta salad. I love pasta salad. I don't usually like potato salad because I put eggs in it and I hate eggs.
Protein.
Rice or noodles? 1, 2, 3.
Noodles.
Spaghetti or lasagna? 1, 2, 3.
Lasagna.
Spaghetti.
I love lasagna. She's weird.
Lasagna.
You don't hate it.
Yeah, I do. Chicken or beef? 1, 2, 3.
Beef.
I love me
Beef.
some beef. Okay, that came out. No. I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Edit that part out.
Oh my gosh. Apples or banana? 1.
You skipped bacon
Oh,
or sausage.
Bacon or sausage? 1, 2, 3.
Bacon.
Sausage. I didn't even used to eat bacon or anything till like
Beef and
just
sausage.
recently. Apples or banana? 1, 2, 3.
Banana.
Apples. I don't really like bananas either.
Potassium.
Broccoli or cauliflower? 1, 2, 3.
Broccoli.
Chili or soup? 1, 2, 3. Soup.
Chili. I like chili.
Broccoli cheddar soup.
Beans.
Onions or peppers? 1, 2, 3.
Onions.
Peppers? I don't really like either.
I like caramelized onions. Or like onion rings.
I like peppers with cream cheese and stuff.
She just barely found out.
I
that
put it in my video
existed.
the other day. Toast or bagels? 1, 2, 3.
Bagels.
Toast. I like bagels too, though. That's a hard one for me. Corn or peas? 1, 2, 3. Corn.
Peas. Peas, fresh peas out of the garden.
No, like the little green peas.
Yeah.
Not like the ones where you can crack open and get them yourself.
It's the same thing.
I know, but they taste way better.
That's what I'm saying. Is peas out
I
of the
still
garden.
choose corn.
Okay.
Popcorn or pretzels? 1, 2, 3.
Pretzels.
Popcorn.
Opposites
I thought we'd
attract.
have more of the same. Pretzels, like if you're talking soft pretzels, that's probably on my top 5 favorite foods is soft pretzels, but I think this means like the little crunchy pretzels. So I would choose popcorn. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching our video. This has been fun. We might have to do it more often, or maybe we can have one where we ask each other funny questions or something like, what's your most embarrassing memory? Thing that ever happened to you? I don't know. Stay tuned. Bye, guys.